Hello everyone, Myreahis here, and welcome to, I guess, a new thing that I want to try, where I just do, a series or the occasional one-off video, or just demo or play or show off a game that I think is worth showing off. It'll be like one, maybe a few parts, maybe it turns into a whole series if it gets popular, there's enough demand for it, or I really, really enjoy it. But, this is Recettear, or Recettear and Item Shop Tale. This is a cute little game that my friend Knight told me about. So I played it. I really liked it. As you can see, if I load game, I already cleared the main storyline. I guess the main part of the game. I'm on day 62, and I already cleared it. I have 18 hours in that save file. So I've already played this game quite a bit, because this is a game that I don't think would work really well if played as a Let's Play or anything on YouTube. But I just felt like, hey, I'm demo it. I think it's $5 on Steam right now, or that's the price for it. We're just gonna play. We're gonna make a new game. I'll show you off the getting bit. Oh, for the love of, she's still asleep. Does she really not understand how important today is? Merple can't eat another bite. I got it. That's not how Recette sounds. But I can always find room for yummy candy, Mimble Orville. Wake up, please. When's it? Oh, dear. Good morning. We don't have time for good morning, Recette. Are you planning on spending the rest of your life dreaming of sweets? Today is the day we set for opening the store. We did. Oh, yeah, we did. Murday of all the... Listen, go wash your face and make yourself presentable. And then join me downstairs in the storefront. Okay, I'll be right down. Crap. I forgot to explain, but this is essentially a shop simulator type of game, or essentially, you're the girl Recette, and then that's your new fairy friend Tear. And you see, Recette's dad was an adventurer. He went off to fight a dragon. He lost to the dragon, and now Recette is in debt because her father was in debt. It got passed on to her. Tear, the little fairy, is essentially a loan shark saying, hey, it's time for you to pay up on this debt. Recette's like, oh, I have no money to pay on, to pay off this debt. It's like, okay, instead of just taking your house and leaving you homeless and destitute and you have basically nothing, we'll turn this little store or this little property you have into a shop. And then you'll sell things, you'll buy and sell things, you'll make money, and then you'll pay off the debt your father owes in about a month. And then you'll have a shop, and then we'll be good to go, okay? Hey, sorry I kept you waiting. Okay, let's open the shop right now. Capitalism, ho! Patience, Recette. It is a virtue you will need. You need to take care of a few minutes before we open officially. Huh? Like what? Well, I somehow doubt that a store without anything to sell is going to attract all that much business. Oh yeah, we don't have anything to sell. So, what do we do? To start with, we need to establish a stock of items for the store. If we have nothing to sell, we cannot claim to be much of a shop. That's true, So where should we go to get stocked up? The best way, I think, would be to visit either the town market or the Merchants Guild. We need to give our regards to the head of the guild regardless, so that should probably be our first... that should probably be our first stop. Oh, that's the place run by that old guy, right? The guild operates at a wholesaler for local merchants. If we stop by, we can purchase initial stock. It will not hurt to grow grubber. I think they meant to grovel or give our polite regards to the guild chief either. Especially since the guild is the organization that allows us to operate here in the first place. Okay, got it. Then let's go right now. When you want to leave the shop, head to the front door, currently located in the upper right-hand corner of the store. But I want to leave through the window like an action hero. To eternity and... Receipts! Oh, okay. Let me see, we can walk around this Recette. Look at her, she's adorable. She's so cute. Okay. This is essentially our shop. There's 1, 2, 3... Yeah, there's 12 slots. This is where you go if you want to conduct business. There's our merchant level. This is the day, as you can see. Doing things like going to the store and back will take up time. Also, there's the Adventurers Guild. I'll probably want to get to that point, then maybe we'll end the video there, because If just like, oh, buying and selling things, and ah man, the little shop store simulator doesn't seem that interesting. There is like a dungeoneering aspect. We played in the Pokemon Mystery and Dungeon games. There's like a whole dungeon crawler aspect to it. Instead of just like buying and selling, you can go out and venture and fight monsters, and then collect items and then use that to sell. Hello. A girl and a fairy, you two are. Oh yes, you're Recette and that loan shark. Well, that is not, well, an incorrect assessment. Could I ask that you refrain from calling me a loan shark? That's right, mister. She and I are partners, don't be mean. Haha, forgive me, partners it is. So, how are the preparations for running that shop coming along? Quite well, thank you. In fact, we plan on opening today, so we stopped by in order to show our gratitude for your help. Ah, very good. You two know what's what. If you have any problems, let me know. I'll be glad to help. We appreciate your kindness. Thank you. We appreciate your kindness. Thank you very much. Not a problem at all. So, you came straight here to pick up some merchandise, right? Well, up to the counter then. Well, let's get you two sorted. This is our first time stocking up. Our funds limited, so do not go completely overboard. I recommend purchasing no more than 10 items. KO. Okay. Essentially, we have 1,000 pix that's the currency in the world, and we need to buy some things for our shop. As you can see, there are various categories of items. This is like a weapon and armor. Essentially, if you go to a basic RPG town, this is what they would sell across all the stores. And if you look at the price, 140, 840. Right now, we're not going to buy any of these expensive items. We're just going to buy a few of the cheaper ones, because we have 1,000. The point is, you buy items from this guy, or from the other, local market square, at, like, a wholesale price, and then you then sell it at a higher price, and then you make money. Because customers will come in, ask, hey, do you have a weapon? Or, hey, I want this thing. What's a good price? And you haggle with them. So I'll buy, that's 280 now. I can afford to buy a staff. I'll buy some gloves, 2 clothes, scrap plates, wooden armband. Another wooden armband. Okay. And you can talk to them. There's lots of things about, like, you can go to when you're dungeoneering, you can find crafting ingredients to fuse, make rare items to sell for money, or you can use that to actually dungeoneer, because you know these weapons that you also buy, they also have stats attributed to them, which are used by certain characters or certain adventurers that you can unlock to allow you to go dungeoneering. The girl to the right of the actual game is one of those characters. You know, she's like a more roguish person. She uses knives and whatnot, and is very fast-paced. Alright, let's leave. Right then, will that be all? Yep, this is perfect. We shall return when our stocks run low again. I'm looking forward to it. Here, a little something extra as a startup gift. Yay, walnut bread. Yay, walnut bread. Thanks a bunch. I said the exact same thing she did. Alright, Lily, give him your all. Capitalism, ho! That is a recurring phrase that you'll see. That's sort of the phrase which themes the whole game. Well, Adam Smith will be proud of us at any rate. Okay, yeah, there's a market, can't go there yet. The pub, the chapel, and the town square, they're more like flavored texts. Every day or time slots you can go and get flavored text. Or you can also, you know, maybe unlock characters for the story. Very well, it is time to give you a crash course on the basis of running an item shop. Okay, what do I do first? First, we need to put some items on display. If we do not have our goods out for people to see, we can hardly expect the customers to buy them after all. Just need to get these. So I just need to get near. Wait. So I just need to get near these counters. Just so, once you know where you wish to place something, choose where you wish to place it, or primary button. Primary button? You will understand when you try it. Trust me. Now remember, what you will place will affect how people perceive the store, so think carefully before you place something. Right. Now then, to start off, why not line up what we have purchased on one of the counters? Okay. Ideally, you want to pick your rarest or best or high-ticket items on this counter right here, the ones near the windows, because they'll sparkle, and people walking by will see it. As you can see, there's people walking by. They'll see it and they'll want to come in, or they'll be enticed to come in. Be like, hey, I went to the window when I saw this, so... ideally, as you can see, you know, I bought the sword for 140, now it's 240, or 200. I bought the staff for 210, now it's you know, 300. So essentially, this price times 0.7 equals like the price that you buy it at the shop. So yeah, okay. Recette, may I speak with you for a moment? I think it's Recette or Receipt or I don't know the exact pronunciation that I ever say it. Sure, what is it? Those counters by the window. It seems the items you place there are visible to anyone passing by on the streets. As such, putting eye-catching items, that's the sort of thing that makes you think, I want to buy this more than anything, on those counters is a core principle of running a shop like this. In a very real way, those counters are the face of the shop. What is placed there greatly affects interest in our business. So choose what to place there very, very carefully. Well, I never thought about it like that. Okay, I'll be careful. Yeah, look at her, she's so cute. Okay, let's buy a staff. Let's buy, yeah, the gloves, and I'll put the scrap plate. Yeah. Okay, now other items to place. Let's just place the armbands here, the walnut bread there. Yeah, I think, yeah, it's everything. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 10 items. Alright, that should do for displaying our wares. Are you sure it doesn't look dumb? Wait, I have 9 items. I'm just blind. Do not worry, everything looks good enough for a first attempt. Now I need to teach you how to actually sell things. Please go sit at the counter. Righto! Oh god, she's so cute. Okay, let's go. You go to the counter, this music plays. Well then, the items are in place and now you need to learn how to actually sell things to people without embarrassing yourself. Okay-o. So to start with, I'll lecture on the actual process of selling an item we have displayed. Yes, Professor. If the students do not listen, they do not get any credit. Right. Now then, when a customer enters, be sure to greet them with a nice big welcome. Welcome! Greeting the customer helps them to feel comfortable and relaxed while in the store. Their comfort is fundamental to our business. Remember that as we continue. Now, a typical customer will find an item they want on our displays, and then they will come over to the counter to pay for it. Let me demonstrate. Can I get this, please? What they want will be in the target window. You'll also be able to see the name and the base price. Pay close attention to that base price. Yeah, it's 1200 base price for the longsword. So, also, if you press button 3, you can view expanded information on the item in question. Consult the custom EXE program included with Recettear if you wish to check or alter your button configuration. Well, but button 3, custom.exe? Focus, Receipt. Your life is hard enough to control as it is. Okay. Now then, next you must decide what price you wish to offer. In general, you want to try and name a price higher than the base price. You want to make more money. Try naming a price, if you will. Let's say that the base price serves as your default. To raise your offer, press up. Press up, okay. Alright. So, essentially, I think Receipt by default wants to be at like 130%. But most customers, unless you're at a high affinity, will not take that. Okay. Yes, very good. That is how you adjust your offer. As it might be obvious, the customer is satisfied with your offer, it is a sale, and you do get a little bit of experience along with the way. If your price is too high, however, a customer can simply walk out, yeah. Normally, if you offer, like, an insane price, like, hey, 200% base price, it'd be like, what the hell? What is wrong with you? I'm not paying that. That's ridiculous. And you have a chance of lowering it, except if they don't take that again, then they'll just walk out. Then you lose a sale. Learning to determine the proper price, there lies the challenge. Now, if a customer disagrees with the price, but not so much that they want to storm out, then you can negotiate. Remember what I said about comfort earlier? That is the key here. Offer a price but do not make it so outrageous that the customer feels you are not acting in good faith. So, if they disagree but stay, offer a new price. Ideally, you will lower your offer a little, and they will take it and give you a sale. Some customers may just be trying to sniff out a better price when they are really willing to pay your initial price, however. Whether or not you risk testing that possibility is up to you. How long can you keep haggling? Well, that depends on how regular a customer the person in question is. If you're starting out, you'll not be able to haggle for very long. Yeah, there's certain, I guess, infinity systems with certain customers. Like, certain customers are cheaper than others. Like, I know the guild master, he'll sometimes stop by your shop and he'll be really friendly, and you can charge higher for him and he'll take it because he's nice. Then I think there's an old man, and he's also kind of nice, but the more you shop with the more the more you shop with customers, sometimes a little heart symbol will appear over their head, and that means their affinity has gone up, so you can charge or ask for more, or they're more likely to take higher prices and less likely to storm out. As customers begin to trust you a little, you can haggle for a longer period of time. Well then, time to put the theory into practice. Okay. Ah, welcome. Could I get this, please? Okay, I pick a price. It needs to be higher than the base price of the up button. Okay, yeah, let's just... This level you'll likely end up haggling a little. Alright then, now for the fun out of haggling. Therefore, theoretically, what you wish to do is lower your price slowly. But as I mentioned, there's a limit to how long you can haggle. The idea is to deduce a customer's desired price and go from there. You say deduce the desired price, but how do I? A large number of stores sell at about 30% over base price. It's not hard. It is not a hard and fast rule, but people will usually accept that price level. Usually, not at the beginning. If you manage to go over that, you'll make a lot of money, but you do not want to risk driving away a customer. Right then, so as a customer, I'm haggling. Could you make it a little bit cheaper? Okay, I can make it cheaper, but not too cheap. 125. There we are, reducing the price, so this level makes a sale likely. Well, that just about covers everything. Now let's put the entire lecture into practice all at once. If you can sell me an item, you will be ready for what lies ahead. Let us begin! Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like this, please. Alright, let's just 3,900. Yes, an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yay, I sold steel sword for 3,900 pix. Excellent, let us do that one more time just to be sure. Hello, welcome to Recettear. I would like this, please. Okay. Yes, an excellent price. Thank you so much. Yeah, we got. Actually done. If you ever wish to practice again, simply ask me anytime we're in the shop. Okay, we'll actually start shopping now. Or not shopping, but selling. And that is essentially how it goes. You're quite good for someone who has never done this before. Really? You still have a little bit of time left today, so let us go ahead and open the store proper. If anyone comes in, simply handle them the same way that we just practiced. Whoa, are you sure it'll be okay? Do not worry, as saying goes, salesmanship is more of an art than it is a science. You'll learn as you go. Now then, I will open us up, go and sit at the counter. Okie dokie, okie day, oh wait, okie day, okay. Yeah, people are, okay, we got one customer. Welcome, looking for something special? This, please. Let's go 120. No, I can't back down. Less, please. Okay, I think 110. Yeah, I think the woman's a bit cheaper. Yeah, that'll be fine. The little girl is an asshole for most of the game. Let me just warn you right there. Okay, you want Guildmaster and Old Man. It's Guildmaster, it's Old Man, it's middle-aged man or grown man, then woman, then little girl in order of you know, good to bad. Thank you so much. Or willing to spend money to cheap as hell. Glee, I sold one-up bread for 110 pix. And then the one-time slot passed. Congratulations, you did well. I sold stuff. Recette, sold stuff, like, to people. Hey, Tear, I'm so happy. I did it, Tear, I did it. Papa, I did it. Look at her big eyes in her sprite. And that's how we started running an item shop. I wonder why we started an item shop at all. Explain that, I need to understand how Tear and I first met. This, okay, now they're playing the intro. I was worried because they like heard a save file, they wouldn't play the intro. Let's see. If the calendar says it's been 3 months since Papa left, I don't get why he suddenly said, I'm gonna be a hero. then took off without saying when he'd be back. I really hope he's okay. I'm getting lonely. Well, I shouldn't worry too much about him. The best thing about him is how tough he is. He'll be okay. Bois? Papa wouldn't knock. Who is that? Yes, who is it? Oh, there's nobody here. Wait, what? At my feet? Good evening. You are Mademoiselle Recette Lemongrass. Miss Fairy? Pardon me, but I'm the one asking questions. Again, are you Recette Lemongrass? Yes, I'm Recette. My name is Tier. I'm an agent of the Term Finance Company. Finance Company? I'm here to collect payment on a loan paid out to your father. Here's the contract and my identification. Loan repayment, in plainer terms, I'm here to get our money back. If you're incapable of facilitating repayment, this house be seized as collateral in order to repay the loan. Facilitating collateral... Seize? What? Papa isn't... He's not here, yes, I see that now. Monsieur Lemongrass disappeared following a fracas atop the local volcano, so we assumed he might have returned here. Even if he is not, however, the contract covers this eventuality. Covers this? Quite, as the sole remaining member of this household, we shall require that you pay his debts in his stead. But what, how am I supposed to? I barely have enough money to live by myself. Naturally, we are not demanding it all be repaid at once. There is still a small amount of time before any repayment is due. Therefore, am I going to get sold off in parts to distant foreign lands to repay Papa's debts? I wonder if I can only survive. Wonder if I can survive with only 2 internal organs. If I eat a lot of spinach, that can replace my blood. And oh, but I don't want to be a sailor. What am I going to do? Please listen to me for a moment. I have no idea where I'm getting these ludicrous ideas from. Never do such a thing. Quite the opposite, in fact. I was sent here to ensure that you wouldn't have to resort to such, well, absurd methods to pay us back. But what? I've been sent to support you to the fullest of my abilities so that you may repay the debt via labor. Well, what? But I never worked a single day in my life. Experience has no bearing in this case. All that matters is whether or not you're willing to work. If you do not wish to work, that is, the house's terms, and I will have to ask you to leave the premises. As the saying goes, those who do not work do not eat. So, Miss Lemongrass, which will it be, work or the house? I'll work then. Splendid. But I don't even know what I could do. Actually, I already have an idea on that front. You are aware, of course, that this city is an adventuring hub. In addition, this house faces out onto one of the many city lanes. Therefore, I propose converting the house into an item store. Item store? What, really? Receipt? Mademoiselle Lemongrass? I was only gone for a little while to do market research. Where could she have gone? I'm being silly. Of course she fled. Why would she not? Audie was threatening to take away everything she ever knew and loved. Asking her to turn the house into an item shop was foolish. Even if it was to repay the debts, the poor girl must be terribly confused. And on top of that, her father's probably... Yeah, he's dead. Wait, outside... Look at that! Look... Yay, Nis, it's done. Look at how cute that is. Hey, Tier, look, it's done. What is that? It's our shop sign, of course. Doesn't it look cool? You can't be a shop without one of these, you know. Yes, well, it is quite well made, however. I've always been good at making stuff. Be that as it may, while the sign is nice, is there a problem? Well, the name, you're quite sure you have thought that through. Yeah, Recettear. Well, we're partners, right? You said so. So I put Recette and Tier together. Recettear. Yeah, Recettear. Isn't it neat? Well, that is to say, the sentiment is commendable, but the two of us, it's the two of us opening the store, so the name should reflect that, right? You don't like it? Really, it's not that, but well, that is... Then it's decided. Recettear ho! Recettear. Mispronounce it even slightly, and Recettear. I guess it's Recettear. Racket. This job is going to be even more absurdly difficult than I originally suspected, I fear. Yeah, it could easily be Recettear. So a fairly suddenly entered my life. One thing for sure, this sure wasn't going to be dull. Murday. How is it possible to sleep this much a day? To sleep this much each day? How? Dear. Let's do the very best we can. Receipts, wake up! Who's on first? Oh, dear, good morning. I'll go with Recette. Even though I've been saying receipt the whole time. This clock does not have a good morning hand. Recette, you are the proprietor of an item shop now. You must learn to be responsible and not sleep the day away. Right. Why in the name of heaven are you smiling so much? That smile you had while sleeping is just getting bigger. Oh, no reason. I just think I saw something nice in my dreams. Tear, let's give it our all. Very well, if you are really dedicated to making this work, wash yourself and meet me downstairs. Will do. Day 2. So I have an item shop and stuff, and it's all cool and awesome, so what do I do now? That is up to your judgment. If you sit at the counter, we can open immediately, or we can reorganize the shop. You could even go search for new stock around town or elsewhere. Yeah, extensive set of options. How do I choose? As I said earlier, owning a place like this is more of an art than it is something you can simply follow a map through. Simply pick something, we will deal with that. We will deal with what comes. Well, okay. Alright. Maybe Adam's place, or... Yeah, we have nothing left. I want to check something. Adventurers Guild! Say, what's this place? This is the Adventurers Guild. The guild manages expeditions to the various untamed wilderness areas or abandoned ruins near the city. The areas are commonly referred to as dungeons. Without approval, adventurers cannot visit the dungeons. Ah, nuts, so we can't just go into a dungeon and pick up everything we see. If we do, we can sell everything we get at 100% profits. It is still a very good idea. A great many people have made fortunes that way. If you wish to do so, however, we must first hire an adventurer. However, can I just pick anybody? The truth of the matter is a bit more complicated. Even if you pay them, few adventurers are willing to risk their lives simply for the benefit of a complete stranger. Oh, so they turn away people they don't know very well. That's why you have to unlock them. That's why, like, the chapel and, like, the bar and, like, the town square are things, because you find people that way. You may also even find people in dungeons. Indeed, you should first get to know a few adventurers and build up a certain level of trust with them. If all goes well, they will give you a symbol of their guild membership. This usually takes the form of a card. With that in hand, we can bring an adventurer with us. So it's like they're inviting us to a dinner party. Well, dinner parties do not usually include blood-mad beasts attempting to rip you from limb. But the analogy does work, somewhat. Right, so first I need to meet an adventurer. Which for us should not be that difficult, yes? After all, we run an item shop, so we should get a few coming in as clients on a fairly regular basis. Oh yeah, well then, I'll do my best to get a dinner invitation. Indeed, just be careful that receipt is on an item on the menu. Huh? Is something wrong? Well, that guy over there. Listen to me. If I can't work, I can't get the money. And if I can't get the money, I can't get the items. If I can't get the items, apparently I can't work. Ah! And if I had a few things, I could at least visit the Hall of Trials. Well, I wonder what's going on. He seems to be a rookie adventurer complaining about his inability to complete the required guild test. Test? Well, the guild hardly allows anyone in off the streets. You can only work officially for the guild after passing a test. An item shop owner is hardly the only job with challenges. I have an idea. What? I do believe we found our first adventurer. Wait, what do you mean by Tear, wait? Son of a... I burned what cash I had just getting to this city. If I can't get into the guild, I don't even know what I'll even do for dinner money. Now I'm hungry, great. Pardon me a moment. You there, adventurer with the seedy look. Who are you calling seedy? Well, you two would be... You're a pair of merchant who happened to be passing. Merchants, oh, you heard me talking. Sorry, but I'm way too broke and seedy to buy anything. Believe me, I can tell by your seedy nature that attempting to sell you anything would be a colossal waste of time. Come on, Tyr, stop with the seedy already. He isn't a plant. You two are going to prune me, or so are you two going to prune me, or what here? You would like it if we came with you to the Hall of Trials. If you require equipment or items, we can provide them. I'd call you a pair of angels then, but why? Business, naturally. We help you pass the trial, you provide us with your card. Oh, I get it. We help Mr. Swordsman clear the dungeon, and then he gives us a card, a sign of our eternal friendship. Eternal friendship is rather irrelevant in this case, but it does work out neatly for all of us. What do you say? I see, you guys are pretty new at all this too, huh? Yeah, our offer, Mr. Swordsman, yes or no?
Yes.
Alright then, heck, I got nothing to lose. Well, aside from my precious life, anyway. Yayifications! Glad to meet you two, I'm Recette, nice to meet you. I am Tyr. Call me Louis, Louis the Swordsman, good to meet ya. Yes, yes. Now then, we shall begin all the preparations for a dungeon visit, including a visit to the central market to pick up food and other restorative items. We will then return to here for you when we are ready. Right, I'll be waiting here. Okay, there's the market. Let's go here. Let's buy necklace. Yeah, I can buy other items, like a tree seed necklace. We don't have Louis yet, so I can't check the items. Cloth cape, old muffler, sandals, you know, willpower ring, stat bonuses. That it can break, unthinkable statue, treasures, yeah. Books, yeah, you can buy other items. You know, the guild master, he sells, like, adventuring stuff, like weapons and armor and whatnot. This is where you buy stuff like food and other things, you know, permanently increase HP. I'll buy one walnut bread. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it covers 10 HP. Yeah, there we go, defense. Yeah, we actually do have, I was pressing the wrong button. And defense +2, you can see what he has equipped. Yeah, you can equip either of these. They will show up if you equip it. Alright, let's go to the Adventurers Guild. Alright, let's pick Louis, level 1 swordsman. Pick the items you want to bring. Let's bring a walnut bread, and let's depart. The Hall of Trials. As you can see, yep, there's 3 of us. So this is the dungeon. Yes, so, welcome to the jungle, as they say. You know, are we just going to hold Louis back here? I mean, I'm not a monster slayer. I'm scared. The 2 of us are perfectly safe. There's protective field around the 2 of us. The monsters, we may as well be invisible. Really? That's amazing. So Louis is perfectly safe too, then. Or not quite. Ah, why not? While in the field, we do not need to worry about monsters, but this is accomplished by making us virtually intangible to everything inside this place. We can directly manipulate nothing. Wait, we can't collect things? Why are we here, then? That's why our adventure remains outside the field. I see, so he'll pick up stuff for us. Should our adventurer be injured, we can place him in the field and retreat. Since we must carry him back, however, we can take very little else with us. One item at most. See, if we run into trouble, we don't lose everything. But wait, I thought you said we can't. Yes, I'll elaborate further if need be later. Naturally, if we get out safely, we can bring as much as our bags will allow us to carry. Cool, wait, as much as our bags will allow? Well, our bags are not bottomless. If we run out of space, we won't be... Yeah. We have to decide what we need to discard. So the adventure focuses on adventure while we keep track of what loot he should keep. I guess that makes sense. KO day. Let's get to it. Items bag. No. Oh, yeah. B is special attack. He has HP, SP. Items, you know, walnut bread. It restores 10 HP. That's half Louis' health right now. It's got basic items, and we'll just go. There's chests. They might have traps in them. We got some clothes. Also, you can see, let's quickly look at side attack and counter attack. Do also, it says attack from the side and from the back deal increased damage. You know, that was like a 9 and 8 slime fluid. That's a crafting material. That's +4, so that's a higher tier one. Like a +4 and a +1 slime fluid. They won't sell for more money, but it's only used in crafting. You'll get better items. You see back attack goes 13. That's almost a 1-hit kill. Now front attack is just an 8. I can see those little gems. That's EXP, but as you can see, Louis is almost level 2. Then the dungeons are procedurally generated so that they'll be different each time. But see, yeah, there's sometimes traps. Level up, Louis level 2. That's a crit. Power attack. Got all 3. And we got an item. We got egg toast. You can check items. Egg toast. It's base 500. We got that's some money right there. He's almost level 3. That I think monsters infinitely spawn. Also, you can't earn money directly by killing monsters. I think there's an amulet that will cause you to passively collect money after each kill out or over time. It's so negligible that it doesn't make a difference, really. Unless you want to leave your computer on for like 8 days or something, or grind for 8 days. It's not going to do anything great. So essentially, yeah, kill the monsters, get the experience points, and get the items to then sell. Go to the next floor. Then Louis, he has basic attack. He does learn other special moves other than the just power swing. Like I know he learned to, like I normally have the one equipped later on where he just does, oh crap, I got hit. Where he fires out a shockwave with the sword, so it's a ranged attack. In addition to a swing. So I don't really use that one. Oh wait, this is also an ingredient. We don't know what this is until we actually get home. And it'll always be a crafting ingredient that you haven't gotten yet. Like if it was a bat wing, when you get home it'll be a bat wing, then you'll be able to pick up bat wings in your next visit. I think adventuring does take up 2 time slots per dungeon you get into, I'm pretty sure. We also got an apple. Oh crap, wrong. Used to play Mouse Scroll Quest. Button prompts are weird. Apple base 300, okay. Oh, that's a tough one. That was a tougher one. Alright. Side attack. Now, what an armband. Then, like, Louis' basic attack is just a swing like this. And different characters, like the girl on to the right, she has a thief, so she uses daggers. She moves way faster and she attacks faster, and she also, like, the hitbox for their attacks is different, and their special moves are different. You know, she can come in like a copy of herself, like swing in front of her. So if you angle it right, you can hit the enemies twice, or also just increase your range. Now, there's also a girl with a spear. There's a magic person. If you play the game, or if you get the game, then you listen to the intro, or you watch the intro movie that plays when you're on the menu for a long time. It shows a lot of the characters in the game. You can sort of see what they can do a little bit. But yeah. So if like Louis is a bit boring, don't worry. You'll find other characters that may meet your playstyle. But I personally just prefer Louis because he's very well balanced in what he does. So the jack of all trades, master of none thing, you know. That, and I got used to playing as him for a long time because he's also a free adventurer because he costs no money. Crap, I always hated these things. Crap. There we go. Leveled up. I got wool hats. I got so used to playing as Louis. Then he's free. Because all the other adventures cost money. It depends on which adventure it is, but some cost more than others. To actually just enter the dungeon. And Louis was free. And in this, you know, we're currently in the mode where we want to conserve all the money that we have. There are times you have to pay. Yeah, also the loans you have to pay back increase each time. So there are points where I'm really strapped for cash, and like it's down to the picks in order to not get a fail state and like fail the game and like have Recettear or having Recette be homeless and fail the game. And you get a game over. You get a game over. You have to go back to your last save file. So, you know, saving that picks is important sometimes. There we go. Ah, crap. Still alive. There we go. Iron armband. What's my inventory looking like? I got 13 out of 20. Iron armband. Ooh, 650. You can also go to the Guildmaster and buy, like I said, buy weapons for your adventurers they have available. Also, they'll become customers at the shop after a while, and then they'll actually buy items. Because if you buy, say, a better sword for Louis, and you want to take it into the dungeon with them, you have to put it, it has to be one of the items that he takes with him in the beginning of the dungeon. Like, I took Wallenberg with me. If he wants, say, a better sword, I had to bring that and have him equip it, and then after the dungeon's over, he loses it. But if you sell it in your shop, and he goes into your shop and buys it, he will equip it so it'll be on his person, so that you save a slot when entering the dungeon. I think there's only 5 floors in the Hall of Trials. I think the boss floor is next. Oh, it's this thing. I'm searching to see if there's any chests or anything. Yeah. What was that? Chestnut. Is that a chest? Yeah, this chest. No trap? That's a trap. Alright, yeah, we're a high enough level. We're level 5. Going. This is... Did I do it? I did, didn't I?
Yeah, does it?
I did. I've cleared the Hall of Trials. Oh, sweet mystery of life. Now you'll give me money. Way to go, Louis. Recette, here. This is all thanks to you guys. This is all well and good, but there is a treasure chest just ahead. It behooves us to investigate thoroughly. Tyr, you really do like going for the money, don't you? What? I do not spout such foolishness. There's no need to treat me like a flying ball of greed. Hey now. I love me some treasure too, don't worry, Tyr. I feel you on this. Really? You two completely misunderstand me. The contents of the chest? Give me just a second here. Oh, wait, no. Okay, Giant King Slime is later. Okay, next dungeon. Hey! Wow, cards! So this is an Adventurer's Guild card. Here, Recette. Take one like we promised. Oh yeah, okay. Well, you did promise to give us your card eventually. We are not so crass as to demand your very first card. Really should think about who you want to give your first. No, I want this. Recette, I beg you, please take my very first card. A little bit of innuendo that they have to have, knew what they were saying here. I'd love to, thanks, Louis. Awesome, I can't wait to adventure with you two some more. Really now, young people. Yep, and there's the door that takes us home. Hey, Tyr, what's this thing that just showed up? Yes, that. That is commonly referred to as a go-ho. What am I? A door of return, I mean. If you enter that door, you can return to town. I know in Persona, if you use a Go-Ho M, you instantly return to the beginning of the dungeon, or you essentially just teleport out. So I'm guessing maybe Do-Ho just means exit, or out, or escape, or something in Japanese. There's other RPGs that Go-Ho normally means, hey, use this thing, and then you go to the beginning of the dungeon, or you return to entrance. This was appeared because we have cleared the dungeon there, but they are often encountered during normal exploration too. I believe they usually appear at roughly every 5 or so levels. But wait, if we take this back to town when we're halfway in, don't we have to start all the way from at the beginning again? Not at all. You can always head back down to the floor that had a door on it. In fact, if you do not use a door, you do have to restart. So if we find a door, we should always use it. Almost always. If we need to rest or unload, we should use the door. Remember though, returning home takes time. Furthermore, leaving ends the current contract with our companion. We would have to rehire him or choose a new one. If there is something specific in a dungeon that you desire, you can simply ignore the doors and press onward. Alrighty then, I think we have to go home now though. Quite so. Oh, just be sure in the future. Please try to avoid referring to this as going home, yes? Okay, yeah, because if she fails, then, it won't be home. It's a place of work. Currently, it's not home. Also, you see, it goes, like, it talks a bit more. Also, Tyr said, you're misunderstanding me. It's just that, a lot of people you'll see in town refer to Tyr as like, you're corrupt, you're a loan shark, you're taking money from this poor little girl, what's wrong with you? Then Tyr feels a little bad, but, Recette stands up for her. It's like, hey, we're partners, Recette she's a bit innocent and naive. Well, I liked it about her. It's just that, Tyr isn't all that bad. you know. Yeah, if Recette fails and can't pay back the money, then, you know, she's homeless and screwed. But, you know, Tear's trying. She's trying to do this the nice way and not the, you know, stone cold, you know, debt collector way. And some people don't understand that, or she's not making that, you know, known. And that's why, you know, she was so surprised that Recette was, like, all happy and made a shop. Because she assumed that, you know, she would hate her. Alright, let's go home. Turn it down now. Clear! Yay! Myreahis, this is what we got. This is our haul. And you see, yeah, going to dungeon takes 2 periods of time, and going, if you turn now, no time will pass. If these are glowing, then that means stuff is happening there, like pulsating. We have 60 picks. Let's return home. And let's see, we have 1 time slot left. We can sell some things. Wooden armband, cloth hats. Oh no, worn sword. We need something more expensive. Also, bear in mind, some materials will barely been sold by anyone. Like, unless I think Caillou, the wizard boy, is the only one who will really buy crafting ingredients, or else these will barely ever get sold. Certain items will barely ever get touched. So it's like slime fluid. I normally just sell these. Or also when you sell items, just like the shop keeps, the price is abysmal. But I normally just sell these and keep the high tier ones for crafting. Because otherwise there's not much use in them. Because I mean literally no one buys them. Barely ever sold. And it also makes sense because what regular housewife or regular old man or regular little girl or regular anyone wants, you know, slime fluid? It makes no sense. Open store. Oh, welcome to Recettear. Oh no, I had nice things like this. 900. I go too much early without. Okay, I can do 112. I think 115 is maybe the max the woman will go. Hi, welcome. See, base price. See, he's buying the armband from the shop, but as you can see, he will equip it and ditch the wooden shield, so his magic defense goes up by 4. Yeah. Also, be certain or be wary because your companions or adventurers, they may not be, you know, the smartest, so they may buy items that are worse what they actually have equipped, and that may be an issue. Also, there is a ceiling to how pricey the items they can buy because of like, hey, if you barely know Louis is also known for not having money, so if it's just you have a very high affinity for Louis, and then you try to sell him a Mega Demon Blade sword that costs 400,000 picks. Even if you give him like 80% of the base price, like 80%, and it's like 300,000, he's still will not buy it because even there's a percent limit and there's like a base number limit to how high that people will go. I mean, yeah, that's about right. Okay, yeah. I think Louis' max is like 110 around there or something. Also, your merchant level goes up, but you increase your merchant level, you unlock things like being able to change the carpeting or like the wallpapers of the flooring of your store, or being able to expand and get more slots to sell items. Also, changing wallpaper and flooring alters the store atmosphere. Or if I want these here, let's see, can you do 120? I can ask you, yeah, man's pretty good. Anything, just ask. Oh, this is nice. Except, yep, okay. I'm not gonna risk it, I'm gonna go 110. I need to get, okay, yeah, 120 is, yeah, not enough for her, or too high for her. Thanks for all your help today, Tier. You also did well, yep. It shows your profits, what you sold. Exceed expectations. We're on day 3. Recette, may I have a moment, please? Sure, what's up? Concerning the debt, I have a suggestion concerning its repayment. You do? Paying it all back at once is wholly beyond your means. Recommend smaller weekly payments to slowly chip away at it. Wholly beyond, you know... Never told me how big Papa's debt is exactly. It's really big. It's hundreds of thousands of picks. That's because you would faint if you found out. For now, it's a secret. I'd faint. As the store begins to build up steam, we will increase payment size. Yeah, like I said, we have by the 8th or day 8 in order to get 10,000 picks, and it will increase each time. The repayment date nearest the current date, along with the amount due, will be displayed on the calendar in the main menu. Please be sure to check it regularly. Okay, I'll keep an eye on it. As you can see, yep. Day 8, we need 10,000 picks done. This game will be done by the end of the month, pretty much. So yeah, we need 10,000. We got 2,000 right now. Let's put some more stuff out for sale. Yeah. Yeah, our shop level's only, our merchant level's only 1. So yeah. And I feel like I demoed enough. That's pretty much the fundamentals of the game. Like I said, there were some other aspects. You'll learn that if it's, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to like spend 20 minutes explaining all the deep mechanics of the game to people who, I don't know. If what I've shown you right now tickled your fancy enough, then I'd say, you know, go buy it and try it out. You know, this is like the first almost hour. If you like the adventuring, you like the selling, you like how it's like a cute and heartwarming game. Just buying and selling things. If any of these tickle your fancy, I was just kidding. It is a fun game. It's cheap and it deserves, I'd say, more sales or more attention than it already has. And, you know, it's just a nice game. So I guess one thing's on here. This is, you know, first of maybe probably a lot of one-offs. I won't make these, you know, very often. Just whenever I find a thing, when it happens, it happens. You know, no set like schedule or daily thing, because that'd be a bit crazy to kind of try to keep up with. But yeah. Hey, Chapel's glowing. Let's check out this. Recettear, you came from a finance company, right? What on earth yes, that is right. I work for Term Finance. So you're employed by them. What's it like? No, that's not quite accurate. I was contracted to Term through another organization. Thus, I'm not really an employee per se. So you're just contracted? I'm surprised. You seem so... It's not that surprising. Almost all fairies in human society belong to a fairy-specific contract agency. There are, of course, a few free agent fairies out there as well, and... So that's how it works. Or yes, to tell the truth, it can be difficult for fairies to find employment in human society, so the agencies were founded in an age in order to help facilitate fairy livelihoods. That's amazing. Quite. Yeah. There's the market. We can buy things. No one can use a tree seat. Yeah, you get other adventurers that can use these things. Okay, oh, you can use sandals? What if that replaces? Oh, yep. Unthankful statue. Yeah. Takoyaki, yeah, more candy-type things recover SP, hard foods recover HP. This increases max HP, but it'll be in stock later on. You can get stronger variants of it to improve your more squishy adventures. Hey, Town Square is open. I love being able to relax in the plaza like this. You never seem to have trouble relaxing even when we are not in the plaza. Heh, well, it's healthy, right? Oh, yeah, that was it. Yeah, by talking and demo. Yeah, by... Yeah, lose longsword's attack plus 14. Career this longsword right now. Yeah, beat 6 higher attack. So we do more damage. Yep. These weapons aren't just for show. They're for other people, you know. So, same with all these armor equipment. Also, you may get to a point in your shop where people will specifically request certain items and weapons. It's like, hey, I'm looking for a treasure. Or I'm looking for a spear. Can you get me that? Or, hey, in 2 days... You know, can I get, 3 spears or something? Or can I get 4 pieces of clothing? Or something like that. And then, if you deliver it, you can probably charge a higher percentage price, and it's a guaranteed sale on items. So it's like, hey, can I get, like, 2 treasures, and you can sell them, you can be used to dump items that you normally that don't sell very much. Then there also are fluctuations in the market, like, hey, the price of little charms has increased, so they'll be red, and the purchase price at the shop will be massively increased. But you can sell them at, like, a much higher price and a much higher percentage, like, sometimes upwards of, like, almost, like, 300% base price if you have a high affinity. So that's really good. You can make loads of money that way, so the prices of items can also decrease. They'll be in blue, and they'll barely sell for anything. They have to charge, like, 40 or 50% for certain people of base price if you want to actually dump it or sell it. The thing is, you have a large stock of items, and then you buy when they're blue, then you sell when they're red. You flood your shop full of things when they're red to make loads of money. Yeah, so that's always a thing. Yeah, so, yeah, I've been saying yeah a lot, but just... This is a cute game. If you like it, I'd say, if you like what you saw, I'd say give it a chance, I feel like I don't know, what if I just check Steam right now and check the store page? How much? Holy shit, it's $19.99, holy fuck. Okay, well, I'd say buy this game when it's on sale. I got it for $5. I'd say wait for a sale. Holy shit, okay. When the game's on sale, I would suggest you get it. I don't know, but if you want to pay 20 bucks, then sure, why not? You can get your hours worth. I spent 18 and I finished it, and there's a lot of post-game content, you know, afterwards. It's like Pokemon. After you beat the Elite Four, there's still a bunch of stuff you can do afterwards. Like, there's Infinite Mode, there's New Game Plus, there's a lot of characters or adventurers that you can recruit afterwards, or you can go deeper into more of the dungeons, the endgame dungeons, so, yeah. Even at 20, I'd say 20 bucks is worth it if you really like this type of game, or you feel like you can play through it to completion. I'd say 5, yeah, I'd say, yeah. Alright, yeah. That's pretty much it. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Hopefully you enjoyed this. I honestly have no idea what to say anymore. I feel like I've already hit the wall. Goodbye. Hopefully, have a good day.